All right, ladies and
It's an
gentlemen.
NPC thing to say. Oh,
La-
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Badmouth Podcast. Today, it's just me and young Nicholas.
Sir.
I'm ImNexusss, and no coin today. He went to like the movies or something with his mother and grandmother or something.
Damn.
So
My grandmother's dead.
okay. Anyway, I think he went to saw the new Planet of the Apes film. I don't know. Fucking weird ass guy. Can we all make fun of Kumi down below in the Spotify comments? But
I'd say something real fucked up, but I know you wouldn't cut it out.
I think Kumi can handle it. You say it.
No, it's alright.
He can't handle it.
It'll make me sound terrible.
That's crazy. So there's not much of an intro this week, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to just make shit up, and I just couldn't think of anything. So we're gonna do George Washington facts. Since last week we did Rosa Parks, and she was a black lady. So I thought this week we do a white dude who owned slaves.
Yeah, it was gonna be a joke about the Planet of the Apes movie.
Do it.
I don't think I will.
Why?
I was gonna say it's the documentary of George Floyd.
That's... That was worse than my joke. Was that we're doing a slave owner? Because last week we did a black lady.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, yours is worse.
Listen,
We're
I've
definitely
been
leaving
around
that
too
in.
many black kids calling each other monkeys all day. Anyways,
They just call each other monkeys all day.
yeah, I do.
Like, you fucking monkey.
Yeah, he's like, you're blacker than me.
Anyway. So yeah, we're just gonna move on. This episode's probably not gonna be that long, but that's fine. We'll see. Maybe you never know what happens. Maybe we.
Fucked joke.
It was pretty fucked. Maybe we could do a little black person tier list. That sounds bad.
Which ones do best in the field? Oh my god.
Oh my god. All right, we're gonna cut that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, today we're doing dirty shower thoughts. Last time we did shower thoughts was episode 31. Also, this is episode 45, sorry. So we did that like 14 episodes ago. We are only 5 away from the finale. It's going to be big. It's not planned yet. I don't know what it is, so don't ask.
I'm like my cock.
Yeah.
He's not here. I had to say it for him.
So throughout this episode, actually, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to be doing... We're going to throw it... I'm just going to like add in like voice lines of Kumi.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like he is here. So you're going to randomly hear his voice every once in a while. But it's only going to be the stupid shit that he says. All of his NPC lines.
I don't say stupid shit.
There's one of them. But yeah, we're doing dirty shower thoughts. And yeah, so the first dirty shower thought.
What shower thought?
That's a good one. Let me Google the definition of shower thought.
Like, is it just a thought that you have in the shower?
I think it's just like when you have like, this is a shower thought has the definition of a sudden idea that occurs to a person during an unconnected mundane activity, which is usually in the shower. It's like a, I guess
I don't have
like
any thoughts in the shower.
It's because you're usually sitting down crying and jerking off.
Whoa.
But yes, it's like having a deep thought in the shower, basically. But so these ones are like sexual shower thoughts. So the first one,
Sex havers.
because as your everyday sex havers, that's what we're doing today. Also, my window's open, so I'm yelling all these things.
I mean,
So
rolled tacos.
He's eating taquitos, rolled tacos, whatever you want to call them. There's 2 different things. It's fine. But yeah, the first one is a jizz rag. Could alternatively be called a wankerchief.
A wankerchief. That's crazy.
See, if when I bust, I usually just leave it on my stomach and then just fall asleep.
So you're just laying down when you do it? And you just
Yeah, because when
wake
we
up
were
with all
like,
that crusty shit on your...
yeah, then I usually like, You know, like how when you like have a sunburn, your skin peels. That's what the semen is on my stomach, and I peel it off. And then like you know, like that scene from the Austin Powers movie when he eats his skin.
He eats the skin, yeah.
That's what I do with the
Salty.
semen. Salty. It's also salty. My semen is salty. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, the second one. There's 15 of these, by the way. The second one is porn sites should enable sorting by the number of people who left the website after watching the video.
Can you even check that?
No, that's what they're saying it should be. So I guess as soon as someone
So
leaves,
it's not like
it's
clickbait.
yeah, so you know what the best videos are.
Yeah.
Because usually when you're looking at like incest porn, it's usually like not actual people who are related. It's like weird.
Really? Oh,
When I'm
that's such a
watching,
turn up.
when I want to watch a father and daughter who are actually related.
Yeah.
Because
What, you, a brother and a sister?
yeah, Kumi is into child porn. So also, Kumi, when you're listening to this, these are jokes. So fuck you.
Who's gonna be mad about it?
He's gonna be, and he's gonna message me saying, "You're mean. You're goddamn right. I'm mean, bitch. Ain't nothing new about it. I know you're fucking laughing at all of it. He likes to fucking act like he's actually upset about the shit that we say, but fuck that guy. Anyway, let's go to the third one. If you can't afford a condom, then you really can't afford not to have a condom. That's just straight facts. So basically, ladies and gentlemen, they're saying if you can't afford a condom, then you definitely can't afford to have a kid.
Yeah, you right. You right. Facts. You right.
I was gonna
Preach, brother.
I was gonna send it off to Kumi, but he's not here. I was gonna say, what's your favorite type
Well,
of
I
kid?
don't have sex, so.
He was also gonna say that too. Yeah. He would say he hates women.
My
'cause he thinks,
penis is too small for condoms.
He would say that too. All these things are facts.
Valid answers.
All right, so we went to the fourth one.
Oh my god.
Saying "oh fuck" when having sex is like saying eat when eating. What? Saying "oh fuck" when having sex is like saying eat when eating. Oh, I get it.
Not long.
No one says eat though, so fuck
Yeah,
out of it. That
I was
one
gonna say
sucks.
that's like clapping at the end of the movie. Like what?
Clapping when
That's
the
some Drake shit.
when the plane lands. You stand up and clap like, yeah, we made it.
My dad used to be that type of guy.
I would want.
I hate
I'd
it.
wish we fucking crashed if someone started clapping.
I know. I hate that so much.
Number 5, the Viagra commercial says, make sure your heart is healthy enough for sex. That's a really deep question if you think about it in a more metaphorical way. Make sure your heart is healthy enough for sex.
You don't want to have a heart attack or a stroke. But also,
That's true.
you can't let the hose get to you, you know? You gotta be heartless.
They don't like to be called that.
Don't disrespect them.
He disrespects women, everyone, just so you know.
No, I don't.
Number
I'm a
6.
changed man.
I'm a changed man. Guys, if this episode gets enough likes, I will post his Xbox message that he sent to me a long time ago. It is not. It's not PG. Let's just say he calls me a very mean word, but he's different now. Don't worry.
I'm a changed man.
Number 6. I just got married. This is the first time in my life that I've wanted to have sex with someone with the same last name as me. I'm not married, and I do.
Yo.
That's a joke. It's for the... Yeah, anyway. We're going to move on from that one. All right, number 7. If I ever have my life flash before my eyes, I will have to watch myself masturbate thousands of times. I guess.
Is it going to be a long flash or is it going to be a short flash, though? That's a real question.
Kumi would be like, I'm trying to think of what
I
Kumi
don't.
would say. See,
I don't do that.
I don't do that. Yeah,
I don't masturbate.
I don't masturbate. Fucking liar. He sent me porn again, by the way.
I'm sure he did.
And it was like of
I think
some.
it's a kink or something. He, like, gets off at showing you porn.
Like he does it on purpose. He knows I'm gonna bring it up. He's not here to defend himself this time, so we're really gonna fucking rail him this time. But yeah, he sent me porn. It was just chick's naked ass. I don't know. It's on YouTube apparently.
No, they're just doing yoga. I was just curious. Popped up on my feed and I was just curious.
I was curious, so I watched the whole thing
And liked the video.
and liked the video and sub.
I also
Number
saw her OnlyFans and went to her to OnlyFans.
It paid for a month. He'd be like, "What's OnlyFans?"
I'll use that.
Number 8. There's a point when parents stop hoping you're not having sex and start hoping you are having sex. Because they want grandkids. They want little kitties running around.
I was at the beach one time. My dad saw some like younger girl walking across the beach. He's like, "Oh look, you can go hit on her." I'm like, "No thanks." It's because I'm gay, guy. I'm straight.
What a great story. Anyway, number
Okay,
9.
sorry, thank you.
Everybody's actually just a naked person in disguise.
But a disguise, like hides who you really are. But we all know what we look like underneath. Kumi definitely does.
Just trying to think, what would Kumi say here? Something about how he's ugly or something. I don't know.
Why would anybody want to see me?
All right, number 10. If a bigger car implies a smaller penis and a larger shoes imply a larger penis, then clowns must have massive dicks.
That's a good one.
I don't have a massive dick. Mine's small.
I'm a clown and I don't have a massive dick.
This whole episode, just listeners is just actually making fun of Kumi the whole time. All right, number 11. Naming a porn website Brazzers is really considerate because the name can be typed entirely with the left hand.
What?
I just looked down. You can. You can type Brazzers with just your left hand. I mean, I guess you could with the right, but it's like easier with the left. It's because you're gripping your cock with your right hand.
So you can type things in with your left hand? That's the whole point?
Because you can like type browsers with your left hand as you're gripping your cock.
Why would you want to type browsers?
Brazzers, motherfucker.
Oh, browsers. I got you. I got you. I mean, some people do it with their left hand. I don't do it.
I don't do it at all.
I don't do it at all. Couldn't be me.
I like how you're like deepening in the voice too.
Yeah.
Could it be me?
For when he mumbles.
Every time, this is number 12. Every time condom worked. Oh, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of my way. Every time condom worked. Okay. Every time condom worked, the company lost at least one potential customer. Yeah.
But they retained another one.
They retained a constant customer. He's going to keep using it. The same one.
Yeah, the same one.
They're not going to clean it out. They're just going to leave the semen in it and just pile it up like a balloon.
Mm-hmm.
A water balloon.
Can we pause the recording real quick?
Pause the recording real quick.
I actually need to go take a massive shit.
I'm going to read the listeners a... We didn't do the George Washington facts.
No, fuck.
I'll get...
I gotta go find toilet paper, then fucking go do that.
I'll read them.
You know,
some
like when your
poems.
asshole cramps because.
Yeah, I guess I'm reading poems for the listeners.
Yeah.
All right, listeners, I'm going to read you a poem called "A Line Storm Song." It's by Robert Frost. All right, the poem starts with: The line storm clouds fly tattered and swift. The road is forlorn all day, where myriad snowy quartstones lift and the hoof prints vanish away. The roadside's flowers, too wet for the bee, expand their bloom in vain. Come over the hills and far with me, and be my love in the rain. The birds have less for themselves, and the woods born torn despair than those numberless years the elves, although they are no less there. All song of woods is crushed like these, while these ye shouted rose. Come by, love, in the wet woods, come where he bows rain and when it blows. There is the gale to urge behind, the brood of our singing down, and the shallow waters aflutter with wind, from which to gather your gown. What matter if go clear to west, and come through dry shod, for wilding brutes shall wet the breast, the rain fresh goldenrod. Oh, never this whelming east wind swells, but it seems like the sea's return to the ancient lands where it left the shells before the age of the fern. And it seems like this time we're, after doubt, our love came back amain. Oh, come forth into the storm and rout, and be my love in the rain. Yeah, that was a poem called "A Line Storm Song." It was written by some old ass fella. All right, this next one is called "A Weary Blues" by Langston Hughes. I think this 1901. I think this is how long he was alive, I guess. So this one starts with droning a drowsy, sophisticated tune, rocking back and forth to a mellow croon. Oh, I'm not saying that. There's swear. There's like racist words in this one. We're gonna skip that one. We're going to the next one. This one is called "Morning in the Burned House." In the burned house, I am eating. Oh wait, it's by Margaret Atwood, by the way, who is still alive apparently, born in 1939. So she is like 90 something. In the burned house, I am eating breakfast. You understand? There is no house. There is no breakfast. Yet here I am. The spoon which was melted scrapes against the bowl, which was melted also. No one else is around. Where have they gone to, brother and sister, mother and father? Off along the shore, perhaps? Their clothes are still in the hangers. Their dishes piled beside the sink, which is beside the wood stove, which its grates and sooty kettle. Every detail clear, tiny cup and rippled mirror. The day is bright and songless. The lake is blue, the forest watchful. In the east a bank of cloud rises up silently like dark bread. I can see the swirls in the oilcloth. I can see the flaws in the glass, those flares where the sun hits them. I can't see my own arms and legs, or know if it is a trap or blessing, finding myself back there where everything in this house has long been over, kettle and mirror, spoon and bowl, including my own body, including the body I had then, including the body I have now. As I sit this morning table alone and happy, bare child's feet on the scorched floorboards, I can almost see, in my burning clothes, the thin green shorts, a grubby yellow t-shirt, holding my kinderly non-existent radiant flesh, incandescent. Alright, that one was called "Morning in the Burned House" by Margaret Atwood. Alright, let me give you some facts about Nazis now. Facts about Nazis, and then we'll do the facts about George Washington when Nicholas gets back, and then we'll finish off the shower thoughts. Alright, Nazi Party. Nazi Party, also known as a political party of mass known as National Socialism, under the leadership of the one and only Adolf Hitler. The party came to power in Germany in 1933 and governed by oh shit, ads are popping up. Methods until 1945. Anti-Semitism was fundamental to the party's ideology and to the Holocaust. The systematic state-sponsored killing of 6 million Jews and millions of others. Founding of the Nazi Party and the Beer Hall Push. The Nazi Party was founded as the German Workers' Party by Anton Drexler, a Munich locksmith, in 1919. Hitler attended one of its meetings that year, and before long, his energy and oratorical skills would enable him to take over the party, which was renamed National Socialism German Workers, otherwise known as NSGW Party, in 1920. That year, Hitler was also formulated a 25-point program that became the permanent basis for the party. The program called for German abandonment of the Treaty of Versailles and the expansion of German territory. These appeals for national blah 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 were accompanied by strident anti Semitic rhetoric. The party's socialist orientation was basically a demagogue. What the fuck is even that? The gambit designed to attract support from working class. By 1921, Hitler had ousted the party's other leaders and taken over completely. Under Hitler, the Nazi Party grew steadily in its home base of Bavaria. It also strong armed groups to protect its rallies and meetings. These groups drew their members from war. Veteran groups and paramilitary organizations were organized under the name Sturmabteilung. I don't know, SA. In 1923, Hitler and his followers felt strong enough to stage the Beer Hall Push, an unsuccessful attempt to take control of the Bavarian state government in the hope to make it bigger. In hopes to trigger a nationwide insurrection against the Weimar Republic. The, the coup failed. The Nazi Party was temporarily banned, and Hitler was sent to prison for most of 1924. I didn't know he went to prison, so there's a fact there. Hitler went to prison. All right, the Nazi Party and Hitler's rise to power. Upon his release, Hitler quickly set about rebuilding the moribund party, vowing to achieve power only through legal political means thereafter. The Nazi Party membership grew from 25,000 in 1925 to about 180,000 in 1929. Its organizational system of district leaders spread through Germany at this time, and the party began contesting municipal, state, and federal elections with increased frequency. However, it was the effects of Great Depression in Germany that brought the Nazi Party to its real nationwide importance. The rapid rise of unemployment in 1929 to 1930 provided millions of jobless and dissatisfied voters when the Nazi Party exploited to its advantage. From 1929 to 1932, the party vastly increased its membership and voting strength. Its vote in elections and Reichstag, the German parliament, increased from 800,000 votes in 1928 to about 14 million votes in 1932 of July. And it thus emerged as the largest voting bloc in the Reichstag with 230 members, 30% of total vote. By then, big business circles had begun to finance the Nazi electoral campaigns, and swelling bands of SA toughs increasingly dominated the street fighting with the communists and accompanied such campaigns. When unemployment began to drop in Germany in late 1932, the Nazis' vote will also drop to about 12 million, 33% of the vote, in the November 1932 elections. Nevertheless, Hitler's shrewd maneuvering behind the scenes prompted the president of the German Republic, Paul von Hindenburg, to name him chancellor on January 30th, 1933. Hitler used his power of office to solidify the Nazi position in the government during the following months. The elections of March 5th, 1933, precipitated by the burning of the Reichstag building only days earlier, gave the Nazi Party 44% of the vote, and further unscrupulous, that's definitely not the right word there, but tactics on Hitler's part turned the voting balance in the Reichstag in the Nazis' favor. On March 23, 1933, the Reichstag passed the Enabling Act, which enabled Hitler's government to issue decrees independently of the Reichstag and the presidency. Hitler, in effect, assumed dictatorial powers. Dictatorial powers, sorry. He was a dictator of whatever the fuck. Yeah, there's a shitload of stuff here. We should get to the interesting stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff here, listeners. I'm not reading all this. We're probably not going to get through all of it. So, yeah, that was some facts about. I was just reading shit at that point. I wasn't even really facts about Nazis. If this offends anyone, then grow up. Because it's not meant to offend anybody. I'm just giving you facts about Nazis. 14 facts about.
Why was it Nazis?
Did you hear all that?
I heard the Nazis part.
Oh, I read the a couple paragraphs of Nazi facts. I also read them 2 poems. Not about Nazis. They were just random ass poems. I don't know. But now that you're back, I can give you the George Washington facts.
I was in the fucking trenches. I had to go look for toilet paper too. And by the time I got to the bathroom, oh my god. That is like the closest I've ever been to actually just shitting my pants because of how much I needed to. I kid you not.
Wow.
Like, Jesus Christ. Anyways,
Can we be like, I've shit my pants before?
that's me every day.
All right, so these are some George Washington facts. There's quite a lot of stuff here, so we'll just kind of skip through it. Um, he was born on February 22nd, 1732. He was born
Nine.
in he was born in Pope Creek, Virginia.
Fucking Virginia.
Um, fuck. West
He owned slaves.
Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. He did own
He did that
slaves. We'll
part.
get to that part. His
He
father's name was
did.
Augustine Washington. He passed
Oh,
away in 1743, that is. His mother's name was Mary Ball Washington. She passed away in 1789, that is. Uh, his brothers, wait, he died in 43? He,
1843.
this is 1743. Oh, that was his dad. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
His brothers, he had a bunch of fucking siblings. Holy fuck. He had a brother named Samuel Washington, John Augustine Washington, and Charles Washington. He had two sisters, Betty Washington and Mildred
Fucking Betty.
Washington. Fucking
Mildred.
Betty. Fucking Mildred.
Mildred.
He had three half brothers, Butler, Lawrence, and Augustine, and had a half sister named Jane.
His
And
parents are fucking busy.
formal education, none. His religion was some bullshit.
As
Uh,
always.
Okay, let's see. George Washington began inheriting enslaved people when he was 11.
Me too.
So, okay. Yeah, he had slaves when he was 11. French and Indian War. I guess George Washington led an attack that started a world war in 1754.
Yeah, World War, by the way.
That's what this says.
The World War that only included.
I said a world war, motherfucker.
So World War
It
One
was
was
known.
actually World War Two, or is
This.
or is this
Hey,
war like
hey. I ain't
the
arguing with
pre-war?
you, fucker. It was called the which was part of the imperial conflict between Great Britain and France, known as the 7 Years' War. There you go,
Yeah,
fucker.
I know.
George Washington's first elected position was in the House of Burgess, or whatever the fuck that is.
Bourgeoisie.
Sure.
It's
George
spelled
Washington.
Burgesses.
Yeah, bourgeoisie, whatever the fuck you just said. George married some bird named Martha Washington, or eventually she was named Washington. It wasn't his sister or something. She died in '02. Rip that bitch. Married in '59. They were married for 40 years. She had a bunch of stepkids. George Washington married Martha Dangridge in 1759.
19.
George Washington did not have any biological children. He was not busting loads inside bitches.
He stayed abstinent the whole time.
George Washington was a religious man throughout his life. Comey, are you religious? I'm not religious.
I don't bust loads.
I don't bust loads.
I don't bust loads and bitches. Don't call them that. I don't like being called that.
They don't like being called that. George Washington's house is in Mount Vernon. It's a museum. You can go see it if you want. You can see where he busted loads outside of his wife. Everything else here is fucking dog shit. These are fucking awful. Yeah, we're moving on. Hope you
Did you know
enjoyed the
that he was
Nazi
the first
facts.
president?
Cool, we didn't. You like he was a president?
I thought it was Abraham Lincoln.
He's like, it wasn't Abraham Lincoln.
He's the one that built the dome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. But we're gonna move on to the shower facts. We got a couple more, and then we're done with this shit. Number 12. Okay, we already read that one. 13. I wonder how many miles of penis I've stroked up to this point in my life.
That's crazy.
That's probably quite a lot of miles of penis.
You wouldn't get a mile with mine.
He's like, I've probably under a mile. Mine's tiny.
Mine is tiny. How is my penis?
All right, number 14. We got two more. Teaching abstinence in a sex ed class is like teaching people to take the bus in a driver's ed class. I don't have sex.
I don't drive the bus.
I don't drive the bus.
Wait, abstinence in a sex class? No, that's like saying don't do drugs in a drug education class.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
All right, number 15. A buttload of dildos is just a single dildo.
Unless you're Kumi.
I don't use dildos. What's a dildo?
You could probably fit like 500 of my penises in somebody. Because it's so small.
But ladies and gentlemen, that was all of the shower facts. And the poems and the Nazi facts. And the George Washington facts.
And the Kumi slander.
And the Comey
Not the
slander.
Kumi slander, yeah.
When Comey's here, we'll keep slandering him. He secretly likes it, so don't let him. Don't let
You hate me.
Comey's. I do hate him. Comey, if you're watching, I know he's listening to this. I don't fucking hate you.
Yeah.
And you need to stop your
We don't
fucking
hate
bitching.
you.
This is my Comey impression.
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 45 of the Bad Mouth Podcast. Make sure you rate it 5 stars everywhere except Pandora. Fuck Pandora.
Pandora. You're gonna
And,
say every time, fuck Pandora.
It's been your host, ImNexusss, joined with young Nicholas, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.